This is just a quick update. They're thumping and thumping and thumping, on and off, for days on end. They woke me up this morning with a thump on the wall, on on their floor, which would be our ceiling. You know, they thumped the side of the wall where my mom is sitting in her chair. They just, and it's a low, dull thump. Sometimes it's like they're dropping something, but it's on and off. It's not constant. It's on and off all day. You know, it'll stop for a few hours and then another thump. In order to catch it, I would have to record 24/7. So we're going to get, you know, our cameras don't last that long. We're going to get some kind of security camera where we can record 24/7 to catch all the episodes so that people see and hear what's going on. I called this morning to report it, and of course nothing was done. It kept happening. Well, now it happened again loudly, right over my mom's head, and this time, you know, I said, well, why don't you call? You know, I call and nothing happened. So she called and she was hysterical on the phone. And she said, oh, it's constant, and it's not constant. It's on and off. Finally, security came here, and, you know, obviously when they got here, there was nothing going on. There was no sound, of course. This is why it has to be recorded. We have to record 24/7. But security did say they would go up and try to figure out what's going on. So we'll see what happens with that. And I know nothing is going to happen. Nothing ever does. They don't stop. But you know, there are caregivers here. There are these younger men and women who come in and out of here who they don't live here, and they don't, you know, people's apartments are being used. Anyway, a lot of other things have been happening. I started shouting today, and it's what they wanted, this build up, until I start shouting, and I'm trying to keep my blood pressure down. I'm trying to keep my pulse rate down because my blood pressure got high. My pulse has been racing. I'm in a constant state of anxiety now, and they want me in a constant state of stress. It's, you know, this is deadly. This is deadly. I've had to stop doing the run, you know, the walk jog program. I've had to stop that because my pulse just gets too high. I'm constantly panicking now, and I cannot calm down, and that's what they want. But a lot has led up to this one incident. So I need a new phone. My phone is years old. You know, it's years and years old, and I need a new one, and I can't go out to get one. The only thing I could do is order one and hope they don't tamper with it. So I did. I tried to order one through my carrier just to upgrade the line, and it went through initially, and then they said the order was canceled. So I called them to figure out what the F happened, and they said that they couldn't verify my identity, and I asked why, how, what went wrong, and they said that I had put a different address down than the one they had listed. So I gave them my new address, and I asked them which one I had listed, and they wouldn't tell me. So I asked them if it was a specific address, because if it was the last one we lived at, and they said yes. So the thing is that, you know, and then I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, because I got my phone line at around the same time we moved. So I'm thinking, did I really forget to change the address? And I'm thinking, and that's what they want. They want you to assume you did something wrong. Did I forget to do this? Did I forget to do that? But then I remembered, no, I didn't. I did go in there and I gave them my new ID. I did when I moved. So they did have my new address. This was all just to create more hassle, more stress, more chaos in my life, and to get me questioning myself again, right? It's a thumping. It just on and on, one thing after another. It's when it happens, it's a dull thumping on the ceiling, which is their floor, or sometimes on the side of the wall where my mom is sitting in her chair. Sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's a little bit softer, sometimes it's very soft. Sometimes it seems like they're dropping something or dragging something, and it's on and off. It can stop for hours, and then it'll start again. These psychopaths, you know, I think there's a Bible passage that says something like, I'm gonna have to look this up online. I should have done that before the video, but that speaks about how a wicked nation will you know what? I'm gonna look it up online. But it says that it talks about what's gonna happen to psychopaths like this. Peace, if that's even possible.